Hi, welcome back to our channel Home Tuition Tamil. Today's topic ninth Standard Unit 1 Supplementary Reader The Envious Neighbor A Japanese Folk Tale இதோடைய book back answers பார்க்க போறோம். Discuss the following. First question paranga. Ratna Tata and Azim Premji are a few rich people of India who spend a part of their wealth on charity. What influences them to share and care for others? Answer. Their love for mankind and for their betterment. They spend a part of their wealth on charity. Second, think of any undesirable quality that you would like to get rid of and discuss it with your friends. I must learn to give and forget, which I will try to learn with my friends. Third, do you like pets? Why? I like pets because they never cheat us. Identify the character or speaker of the following lines. First one, they gather the treasure. Answer, the old man and his wife. 2. The pine tree under which I am buried to be cut down and made into a mortar. Answer, dog. They dug and found nothing but a quantity of dirt and nasty offal. Answer, the neighbors. He had not to wait long before he was called into the prince's palace and ordered to exhibit his power. Answer, the wicked old man. Fifth one, bow wow wow. Answer, dog. பாருங்க, based on your understanding of the story, choose the right answer for the given option. First one, the old farmer and his wife loved the dog. Answer C, as they were kind to all living being. 2, when the old couple became rich, they C, lived a comfortable life and were generous toward their poor neighbors. 3, the greedy couple borrowed the mortar to make a pile of gold. C answer. Next paranga, C Roman. Answer the following questions in a paragraph about 80 to 100 words. The old farmer was a kind person. Justify the statement with suitable example from the story. Answer paranga. In the story, the envious neighbor, the author presents the old farmer and his wife as kind people. He treated his dog well and fed it with good food. His kindness to his neighbors is brought out by the author very clearly. After getting the treasure, he gave alms to the poor. Though he was not very rich, he did not want to keep all the riches with him. When the envious neighbor wanted to borrow the dog, he gave it to them. In the same way, he lent the mortar also to them with the idea that they could also make some money. They killed the dog and broke the mortar, but he never thought of punishing them. When the neighbor was punished by the prince and his followers, the old farmer went to him and shared his wealth with him. The above said point are enough to justify that the old farmer was a kind person. Next, second question. How did the dog help the farmer even after his death? The envious neighbor borrowed the dog with the idea of getting some treasure, but the dog did not help him, so he killed it. The farmer went to the burial place and did the last ritual to it. The dog came in his dream and asked him to make a mortar out of the pine tree. When the old man ground rice in the grains turned into rich treasures. Then the mortar was broken and burned by the wicked neighbor. Again the dog came in his dream and asked him to spread the ashes of the mortar on the dead trees. When he sprinkled the ashes on such tree, they sprouted and blossomed. This power made him rich again. So the dog helped the farmer ever after its death. Third one paranga. Why did the prince reward the farmer but punish the neighbor for the same act? The wicked neighbor borrowed the mortar which was made by the farmer out of the pine tree and burned it. The dog came in the dream of the farmer and asked him to collect the ashes and sprinkle the ashes on the withered trees. When the farmer did it, the withered trees sprouted and blossomed. The farmer went around the country with the ashes, announcing his power to bring back the dead trees alive. When the prince heard about it, he called him and tested. When his power and was proved, the prince rewarded him with treasures. When the wicked neighbor heard about it, he collected the remaining ashes and went to the prince. When he sprinkled the ashes on the trees, the ashes flew and fell in the eyes and mouth of the prince, so he was punished. Next, fourth question paranga. Bring out the difference between the two neighbors with suitable example to support your view. The author of the envious neighbor present two different couples who were neighbors. The old farmer was a kind person. He treated the dog well and fed it with good food. He helped the poor with his treasure. He always wanted to help others. The neighbor was covetous and stinging. He always thought of becoming rich by some foul means. When the farmer became rich with the help of the dog, he borrowed the dog to try his luck. The farmer was good enough to lend the dog. The neighbor killed the dog when he did not get any help from it. The mortar changed the grain into rich treasure for the farmer. Then the neighbor borrowed that too. Again he spoiled it and burned it because he did not get any help from it. Throughout the story, the author gave a total negative picture about the wicked neighbor and a positive picture about the kind farmer. Next paranga D Roman, refer to what happened in the foretale and complete the story with the help of the hints given in the mind map. First one, they lived an honest man with his wife who had a favorite dog that got a treasure. Answer, dog that. Second question, they defiled a covetous and stinging old man and woman near by his house. Answer, near by his house. Third, the wicked old couple seized the dog and killed it. Answer, killed it. They broke the mortar and burned it. And answer, and burn it. They collected all the ashes that remained and put them in a basket. Answer, and put them in a basket. ஓகேம்மா, இதோட செகண்ட் லெசனுடைய புக் பேக் எக்ஸசைஸ் ஃபினிஷ் ஆகிடுச்சு. உங்களுக்கு வேறு ஏதாவது சப்ஜெக்ட் சம்மந்தமான வீடியோஸ் வேணும்னா எனக்கு கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங்.